August 29th, 2070X. Oh, no cutscene, we just jump forward. Huh. Okay. Where were we? Right, the story. So, realistically, and I apologize because of all the breaks, I think we've only really been playing maybe 2 or 3 hours, like actual gameplay. Because of all the times I had to step away from the thing, and because I had to eat. And I think, based on the fact that we haven't really done any of the puzzles that were present in the first game, I'm pretty confident now that this game doesn't have puzzles or mini games to play, which is fine. What I'm curious about now then is, are there still choices and are there different endings, right? It seems like we're able to like interact with these in any order we want, and they seem to say pretty much the same thing. Like none of them contradict each other. The first one even had us like do them in a specific order so they really wouldn't contradict each other. So something tells me that like based on that, I might be looking at just like a singular playthrough without need to like do it over again for a better ending or to explore more. I think. Maybe. Again, only one way to find out. Case study report. August 14th, 2070X. Focus study of CO458 is on hold while the subject undergoes processing. Observations of CO458's former squad have continued in the meantime, with little to report. Without CO458's presence, classroom time is quiet and proceeds evenly. Conducted short interviews with trainees in his cohort, anxiety about future graduation is high. Currently seeking clearance to visit CO458 in recovery. Will update after I have had an opportunity to do so. Dr. Deidre Lestrange. Dr. Deidre Lestrange. August 20th, 2070X. Where could CO458 have gone? Huh. She's even calling him CO458 in her diary, I just noticed. The security board told me that it would be at least another week before he'd return. Of course, they didn't mention anything about processing. Processing. It sounds scientific, but it could mean practically anything. And if it happens to involve cybernetics? No. There's only so much they can do before puberty. It should be minor. Maybe even... Why am I still trying to rationalize this? I've deferred to stop in all its excuses, despite having the proof right in front of me. They want to use my research to modify children. Why? I don't know. And frankly, it doesn't matter. If the YTDI really was serving the greater good, why have Angie and her co-workers act so evasive? So secretive? I can't afford to be humble or gracious, or cowardly anymore. I know more about cybernetics than every other researcher in the department put together. And yet, I allowed myself to be cowed. I acted respectably. I never caused a scene, because I cared much more about appeasing Stop and doing the right thing. I can't look away anymore, so they shouldn't be able to either. I'll finish my reports, thrust in their faces, make them see what they've wrought. I'll be diplomatic, even if it means biting my tongue, and I'll write this. All cybernetics have limitations. If CO458 is being modified, the most they could do is enhance its optic nerves. Still invasive and perverse, but once he's endured this anesthesia and intense PT regimens, it ultimately won't affect his daily life. They wouldn't risk harming a valuable young subject with anything more extreme. Shoot. Well, now you've put the idea in my head. Thanks, game. Hopefully, the worst will soon be over. CO458's still alive. Once he's gone through processing, I'll make every effort to place him in an environment better suited for a child his age. But first, I need to think of an appropriate recovery gift. Something I can fit in my lab coat pockets. D. He's in processing. I won't get to see him for at least another week. I thought there'd be more time. He's still so small. Is there anything you know about processing, Iris? Please tell me it's only skin deep. I'm sorry. I never oversaw any of the projects directly. By the time the YTDI was founded, I was already on the way out. Surely you have something on it, Iris. I know you. You keep tabs on everything. Not on this. Processing is kept under especially tight wraps at the YTDI. As you've guessed, it's a step related to cybernetic enhancement. But beyond that, I should have done something. I should have used my authority, my expertise, to intervene before it was too late. Instead, I just stood by the sidelines. I never even raised my voice. I know I've been critical sometimes, harsh even. But I think this would have gone ahead anyways, no matter what you did. Really? From my impression of these people, definitely. How encouraging. Listen, I was given a polite exit, but your name still carries weight at stop. Your case study is compelling and detailed. And I have no doubt that little boy is going to be more than happy to see you again once he's out of there. You just need to save your strength for the right time. And when that time comes, don't take no for an answer. Thank you, Iris. I just hope I'm not too late. What is this CD about? What's the CD, baby? Interview with S1474. Oh, Shreya. August 20th, 2070X. Thank you for speaking with me. I'm sorry, by the way, about how sudden all of this is.
It's okay. I can always do my homework tomorrow morning.
Though I might not finish before class starts. Your teachers already know about your interview today. They agreed to give you an extension. I didn't know they gave extensions. They've never given them before? No. In my squad, we're supposed to move at the same pace as each other. Like a flock of birds, right? So an extension for someone who falls behind is... From what your teachers have told me, you seem like the leader among your squadron. I got the impression that they didn't expect the missed assignment to deter you. Does that make you feel better? Good. Then, please, introduce yourself.
My name is Trainee S4 174.
You told me your name the first time we met. Why not now?
I didn't want C0 458 to feel alone.
I see. What was your life like before you joined YTDI? You don't have to talk about anything that makes you uncomfortable. It was very far away from here. I see. Thank you. I'll move on. Question 2. Are you getting along with your squadron? Honestly? Please. Honestly, I feel like I'm trapped inside glass. My squad mates see me. They know I exist. But they don't know how to reach me. And to be honest, I don't know how to reach them either. It probably doesn't help that they're weirded out by my arm. None of my squad mates are missing anything. But that doesn't stop kids' other squads from getting along. Maybe there's something wrong with me. Or maybe it's that lady. The one with the messy hair and the dangly earrings. You mean Angie? Dr. Tan. What does she... She likes to meet me after class. Ask me how I'm doing with homework. Have me write or carry things for a few minutes. Sometimes, she'll take a roll of measuring tape and wrap around my arm. And if I do well, she'll pat my head and give me candy. I thought candy was practically contraband around here. I don't mind any of that, but every time Dr. Angie takes me aside, she and my teachers tell my squad mates to follow my example. And I think some of them are jealous of that. And how do you feel about it? Sick to my stomach. I don't like working. I don't like being in the spotlight. They call me a hard worker, but I'm just trying to escape notice. Just trying to avoid arguments, fights, the other kids. But my squad mates drag me to their mess anyway. They want Dr. Angie's attention. They want to be praised. They want candy. And they all want to be someone's favorite. My class scares me, Dr. Deidre. We don't have to talk about them anymore if you don't want to. Please. Well then. What do you think of CO458? CO458. I like him. He's my best friend. He told me the same thing. That makes me really happy. When I first came to the YTDI, He was my assigned roommate. As soon as I entered my dorm, he marched over and swung his hand up to greet me. He had this big, goofy grin on his face. I've seen it before. Strangers that act friendly. Bad people with fake smiles who try and get something from you. And I didn't know what he wanted from me. So for the first few weeks, I tried to avoid him as much as possible. Find a quiet corner in the library, hiding in a bush in the middle of the courtyard. I thought that he'd get tired of it after a couple of days, but somehow, he'd always find me anyway.
One day, I couldn't stand it anymore. So I just asked him, "Why do you keep bugging me?" And you know what he told me? "You look lonely. I want to be your friend." He wasn't hiding anything. He didn't want anything from me. Somehow, I could just tell he was sincere.
And that's how you two became close? After that, I stuck with CO458 whenever I could. Playing games with him, writing stories together. Sometimes we just sit in silence and read books from the library. I owe a lot to CO458. Because of him, my dorm's the one place I don't feel like I'm walking on eggshells. But is something wrong with the camera? It's a standard model. Video, but no audio. There's no need to worry. It won't pick up anything we say. Really? But in class, we are told they have microphones. Some of them do, technically. But the mic's limited in range, so it'll only record poor quality sound. And since fixing poor sound is expensive and time-consuming, Stop usually keeps the mics off. I see. Do you want to continue? I'm worried about CO458. You've been watching over him, right? Yes. So you've seen how they treat him in class? Yes. If you stay a bad student, you'll get a nasty punishment. One that'll change your life forever. That's what everyone whispers. When I first heard the rumor, I was terrified. I didn't want CO458 to. Not after everything he did for me. So, I tried helping him after school. I taught him how to concentrate in boring classes. Or fake it. We read through textbooks together. I even wrote him sheets of study notes. But no matter how hard he tried to get better, he kept getting picked on. Even though he was improving, they kept singling him out and then he told me. He told me he was getting processed. Do you know what that means? No. But after he said it, he didn't want to look at me anymore.
They took him away last week. Without him, everything's so quiet. He's not flipping through comic books or scribbling on his desk or rummaging through my box of hairbands. Am I a bad friend for thinking he's being punished right now?
I wish I knew what to say. Aren't you a doctor? Don't you know what's happening to him? I'm sorry. I am as much in the dark as you are. But knowing CO458, I'm sure he'll be okay. He's a strong boy. You think so? I know so. He is the center of my case study after all. I hope you're right. I think I'll conclude our interview here. You look tired. Do I? Honestly, you look like you're about to fall asleep. Maybe. Would a parting gift help cheer you up? I have a pack of scented stickers. Here, choose whichever one you want.
Thank you, but I'll be alright.
You really don't want one? I thought they were cool.
Don't worry about me. Dr. Angie has me covered.
Ah, right, Candy. And all the things to help motivate people to follow you as an example.
Save them for Pavel.
Okay. Now I can watch the computer recording. Oh boy. The fact it turned on like that too. Alright, once more. Into the breach. Interview with CO458. August 29th, 2070X. Oh, she got to see him again. There you are, kid. Optic,
Good afternoon, CO458.
Optic cybernetic enhancement, right? So he's gonna have like the robot eye in one of these. I see you're back from processing.
Dr. Deidre?
Oh no, well that's normal. Well, maybe it's just like underneath the skin.
You came!
Hey. You sound surprised. I promised you I'd visit, didn't I?
Yeah, but...
It's been a really long week. I kind of wondered if you'd forgotten. Never. What's this on the floor? Oh, it's just a puzzle piece. Shreya was working on finishing it while I was gone. Oh, she was allowed to visit you. Oh, thank goodness. I thought processing meant you got, like, graduated and you disappeared. Unless Rhea is also getting a processing done. And, like, that's why they're able to see each other.
But when I was wheeled back in, it got trampled on. Shri wasn't happy about that.
I can imagine. Here. I got you something. I figured you'd need a pick-me-up after processing. Oh ho ho! Gushers! Sorry, Gushius!
Wow!
There's some snacks from outside. I promise they taste nothing like script.
I didn't know they made food so colorful and tasty.
Glad I picked up something good. So, what have you been up to since processing? Just resting?
Well, I'm trying. But Shri keeps bringing me classwork. I thought I didn't have to study anymore.
That's very rude of them. I'm sorry, CO458.
You know, I've been thinking. You don't have to call me that. You can call me Pavel.
For the sake of the case study, I should. I reached and break protocol.
Did you break protocol for the gummies?
Alright. I'm sorry, Pavel.
Much better. Hee, much better.
Is having a proper name important for you?
Indeed it is. It's a big deal for you, too. Not just anybody gets to call you by my true name.
Oh?
Yeah. It's like I'm letting you use it. You and Shri. No one else. You're my inner circle. You get to know my secret identity.
Like a superhero, huh?
Exactly like a superhero.
Got it. I'll keep it hush-hush then. Have you been outside this room since processing?
No. When I said I was bedridden earlier, I wasn't
Exaggerating?
Thanks. You've always got the right word for me. But yeah, being bedridden, it's really starting to bug me. It's like I've got a house cold.
You mean cabin fever?
Whatever. They're the same thing anyways.
Then, what happened during your processing?
Well, it was kind of like getting my teeth cleaned. Like, one moment I'm laying on this long, hard table. They've got this big, big light over me. It kind of looked like a spider with a bunch of eyes and legs. The light was super bright underneath, and I was surrounded by all these doctors in white uniforms and masks. I was told to count down from 60, so I did. But then I fell asleep before I could finish. Then I woke up and...
No. What? What happened? Was there something wrong with your legs?
Wrong? No. Nothing was wrong with them. But now they can give me better legs. You know, an upgrade.
Better ones.
Ones that let me run faster or jump higher. Like a real superhero, you know? Really, it's okay. If I just practice hard, I... I believe you, Pavel. You don't have to move. Please. You're very brave. Do you know that, Pavel? Of course I'm brave. Brave like a hero, huh? Here. Hide these under your pillow.
Make them count. I'll be back in a week. Promise.
See? See you again, Dr. Deidre.
I can't be a part of this. No one should be a part of this. It's not enough to leave. The fact that anything like this could happen in a modern facility? Maybe he was always naive to think that one case study could fix stop. But if so, what then? What now?
You can ring my